What do you see? What changed between the last 20 years?
I mean, can you believe that when we started up there were no internet? Nowadays seems like another era of the human history. So yeah, I mean that was probably the biggest change in not only in music but in society in general.
Yeah. So how important is the internet for you?
It is very important. I mean, definitely. I mean, it didn't change the approach because once we had a website which was not early, but for European band, I think we had one in '99 or so. So it was like the beginning of, I mean, for the less mainstream music band to have a website and to get involved into the internet. I think it helps spreading the music, but as there is more and more, you know, maybe it's harder to get noticed than it was before. So all in all, I don't think, I mean, the parameters are different, but it's not easier today than it was before. I don't think it's harder either, but you know, maybe we were lucky not to have to go through this right now and had a name before the internet came. I don't know, but.
I just see some critical voices talk about Samael is the same since 20 years, and others say they found a way and they go their way. How you see?
It doesn't matter to me really, but that's funny you will say that we will be the same band since 20 years, because it's usually the opposite comment we got when they speak about the band. Maybe we heard that we are a little bit difficult to follow because we did so much different things. We incorporated a drum machine 15 years ago, and we're still working with it live. So that was kind of a big turn point for the band, for the sonorities, for the sounds we're using, and you know, it make it different. And a lot of people expect you to play with a real drum, so they always ask, some of them, you know, when we're gonna come back to the real deal. I don't know, it's not gonna happen in my mind, but you never know. But I think we're happy to work this way. We're different, not only because of the drum machine, but hopefully the next album we kind of cover, you know, more things, and it's gonna be more experimentation than we had on a Solar Soul album, which was released in 2007. Because we just had an album last year, but which was first a project. And then when we finished it, we decided, well, we release it as Samael album, and it's a little bit more extreme, and we kind of like that. We're gonna play a couple of songs tonight, and I think it works live better than on a record, probably. I mean, I remember my first motivation to start a band was to play live. I didn't really like the studio thing first, but then you get used to it, and it's a different thing. You know, you don't work the same way. Once you play it live, I mean, it's done. You just have to pull it out, you know, more or less. And I kind of like that. You know, it depends on the crowd, the mood, and everything. But there is no one show which is the same than the other, more or less. Even though they were playing the same songs, I mean, just the mood will change the whole thing, I suppose.
Yeah. The bands are more popular outside of Switzerland. Also Samael, I think.
It could be, but I remember before Rain of Flight, which is the album was released in 2004. We didn't play much Switzerland. I mean, we usually only play when we were on tour, so there will be like one show a year or two shows a year maximum. And since then, we had more opportunity, and we're doing things like this festival. We played yesterday in Geneva, and you know, I think that this is going better for us nowadays. You know, wherever we play, we got response, so you know, it's always nice.
People don't know what you do when you got free time. Maybe you have not much, but what do? You do sports, or you have other hobbies? Or
I don't do much sport, but yeah, I try to train a little bit to keep fit, you know, yeah. Because, you know, we try to have something energetic when we play live, and I think this is something important. I notice if I let it down a little bit for a while, I will have to struggle more when it comes to the stage time. So yeah, I try to keep, you know, as fit as I can. I like to read. I like to spend time with my friends, to travel a little bit. You know, I got different interests in art, in movies. Whenever I stay home, I like to have a good glass of red wine from time to time. Yeah, you simple things.
Yeah. And now you work on the new album, and when it's finished, there is a tour already planned, or
not yet?
What
we might actually tour this fall. It's gonna be before the release of the album, because I don't think we're gonna release in December. So probably it's gonna be early next year. I will imagine something between January and February, but we don't know yet. So we'll see. We might do a tour this fall, and then we'll see. But nothing is planned for the next record yet. Yeah.
And I see you have video clips. Some bands, they see, for metal, it's not important to have video clips.
It's hard to say. Nowadays, it's harder to get played on a TV. I remember we did a video clip a long time ago, but that was because MTV had a Handmaker's Ball, and Viva had a special section. Viva in Germany had a special section where they will play metal songs. So you will have a way to have your video clip played there. Nowadays, a little bit different, but with the internet, it still makes sense. I mean, if people want to have a visual thing to put on the music, that could. I mean, we did one for the last album, for the song Black Trip, and it wasn't exactly a video clip. I mean, it was just a friend of ours that came to a couple of shows. He filmed it and he just put it together, and that was very simple. But just to have some visual on the music. Yeah.
So for the people that are interested, where they can find the information about the next shows, you talk about the internet. What's your website?
It's samael.info, and we got a MySpace page /Samael. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the information will be there.
Yeah. So I thank you very much for the interview.
Pleasure.
Wish you all the best and have a nice show. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Despite the bad weather, hope we're gonna have a good show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.